Hey guys, what is up? My name is Alberto, aka Destroyer48, aka Subscribe for Food, aka Subscribe for Nuts, haha, aka I have a trillion channels, aka I'm the ghost of the most. Doesn't make sense, but sounds pretty damn good. Welcome to the show. Uh, this will be my intro. Maybe Dell will stop by. Yeah, my other live streams. He said he couldn't stop by because he was sleeping a lot. I don't blame him. I can't work, so can't get disability. So I don't know. I don't sleep very well. I'm tired all the time. And I got a person in here, and it's probably Dale. Let me open my bottle of water before we get the party jumping. This is my Destroyer channel. This is my movie channel. This is a movie live stream. Anybody that wants to talk about movies is welcome to come in here. You can mention movies. And it's all good because if you can't mention movies or you can't think of one, I'll bring one. I'll come up with one for you. Surprisingly enough, people are at this late hour, and this is a time where I usually have people jump in. And Dale usually comes in a real late at night right now. I should have got a toothpick. I haven't flossed my teeth. I haven't brushed my teeth. Just kidding. Did I brush my teeth today? I don't know. What did I do today? I did my Christian live stream. Nobody showed up. Hey man, I know how to laugh. Does it look like I should have nobody showing up to my live streams? And say for the millionth time, I don't advertise. I don't know how to advertise. I throw live streams whenever I want. So it could be at any time. I usually don't post. If I can, I'll post when I'll have a live stream coming up. So that is the reason why I don't have a lot of people. And it will take like forever. Wow, I have two people in here. Awesome. Who wants to talk about movies? I can act a little crazy. What did I do today? I don't even remember. Anybody gonna come up with good movies today? Conan the Barbarian. Hey man, I want that movie. I still want it. I don't know if I'll ever get it. Man, it's a classic. Oh my gosh, Conan, the first Conan Barbarian. What a movie to watch at the drive-in. I didn't get to see it at the drive-in, but man, that would be freaking awesome. Isn't it Conan the Barbarian? Or was the first one Conan the Destroyer? Gotta do my research. I currently have no Conan movies. Oh my god, don't even bring up Conan the Rock in it. Ugh. I can't stand the Rock. Overrated. Overrated. I wonder which is the Rock's first movie. I got two people in here, and whenever you're ready to chat away, man. You're welcome to bring up movies, and if I know about them, I'll talk about them. My specialty is 80s movies, but I know movies from all ages or all not all time, but The older movies, I haven't had anybody come in like an older person. No offense to anybody, I'm an older person that come up from movies from the '60s or not that I remember. Man, but wow, would that be a trip? I wouldn't mind having someone older than me bring it up. That would be cool because I actually like old movies, but I don't know all of them. I know some of them. Outer Space of Planet Nine. Ooh, I could bring that up for. Ooh, I gotta write something down for my one of my channels, by the way. Excuse me, I need to write this down. And I can write that piece of information now too, because I do YouTube shorts. What's it called? Planet Nine. And the Planet Nine from Outer Space. It's a black and white. It's an old movie. I wouldn't mind owning that movie. I probably ignore it though if I bought it. I mean, I don't even have time to watch my favorite movies. And then I got this idea for my one of my other channels. These ideas just pop in my head, and I do not, and I don't take credit for it because I'm a Christian. I don't know who puts ideas in them. I know the thoughts I have about Jesus Christ and all that spiritual good stuff. I give all credit to God, but I don't know what to give credit for movies or ideas for my channels. They just pop in my head. Or dating, family, and friends. Okay, I got two people in here. Do you guys want to talk, or if you just want to see and just sit back and watch, that's cool. They might be coming in shortly. I got a like. Hey, for whoever's, thank you for that. Thank you for the like. Whoever's watching, um, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You like my videos. I got some. If you go into my account, um, I got some firework displays. Clark Kent. Hey Kent. How you doing, man? Clark. We have people that are gonna come in maybe today, man. It might just not be you and me. Clark, this is the usual time where I get people. I think you probably know that. I don't guarantee I'm gonna get people all the time. I did a Christian channel. I did a Christian chat earlier today, but I bet you didn't get my you didn't write down my Christian channel, did you? Instead of bringing our religious beliefs into this channel, which is a movie channel. I got another like. Thank you guys. Hey man, you helped my thank you Clark for the last live stream, man. What's it called? Algorithm? Really got it going, bro. I mean, I don't get much, but you helped me a lot. Now let's talk about movies. Or we can talk about religion, whichever. Well, we don't get mad because I said religion or our faith, okay? Dude, have you heard of an old movie called not that I'm calling you old, but something a Planet Nine from Outer Space? It's a black and white movie. Do you know about it? Is it called Planet Nine from Outer Space? Fun fact for you guys: that movie actually comes out in an episode of Seinfeld. Everybody knows about the Psy. It's the one where, man, I feel like such a geek talking about Seinfeld. I like Seinfeld's show, but I don't like his comedy. I don't think he's funny at all. Not his stand-up funny is horrible. His show is funnier, way funnier. What was I gonna say about it? Oh yeah, that's the one. Jerry in one of the Seinfeld episodes, Jerry and Kramer. Jerry starts talking about they see a flyer on a light pole, and they say that they were supposed to see that movie Planet Nine from Outer Space, something like that, and they didn't get to because I think they went. That was the episode of the Chinese restaurant, and they were held up at the Chinese restaurant. They didn't want to give them a table, so they got so frustrated they dropped all their plans. I think Elaine went to Sky Burger, and they didn't get to see the movie. And then that Kramer and him were going to try to see the movie again, and maybe that is the movie where Kramer drops coffee, trying to sneak latte or coffee latte, whatever, at the movie theater, and he's gonna end up suing there. And then I'm gonna stop there because I go forever. Did Clark leave? Clark, did you leave? So y'all can know, I've been getting subscribers. I'm up to 241. I was at 238. Thank you guys. Thank you for all my subscribers out there. Clark, are you here? Dale, are you in there? Dale might come by. And Clark said, "What was the name of the fake company that George made up in order to get a job?" I don't remember the company. Vanderlei Industries, and his name was Art Vanderlei. Dude, well, I ain't gonna lie to you, and this is not fair. I watch Seinfeld constantly. I have the DVD collection, but I don't have all of them. I have only up to season 6. And I'm gonna think that the last 3 seasons. What? How many seasons are in Seinfeld? And I might get my cell phone to get facts. Does it go all the way to season 10? And Clark, you could whatever questions I ask, you can answer if you want. The episodes I miss that I don't have the collection set to, or I don't have like the last 3 or something. I have all the way to season 7. So I guess I'm missing season 8, season 9, and season 10, which I think is probably the worst seasons. I want to see. I wish I had the episode with Kramer with a karate, where he's beating up little kids in karate. The one where Elaine is dancing. That one, she does a weird dance. That one's funny. And the one where George is working like at a toy store or something, where he goes through a thingy. I don't know. Yes, I got it. Yay. I have a movies 80s lane. I'm pretty sure Clark knows about it. And I can do trivia in here. Almost nobody watches anyway. Dude, I don't know where I'm not that much of a fanatic, bro. Like I'm telling you, I don't even have 3 episodes. How many Seinfeld episodes in all? Okay, here you could get me. I bet you probably. I guess you're talking about it because you probably know more about Seinfeld than I do. How many episodes? Or okay, if you get the DVD collection, seasons 1 and 2, they come together. I'm gonna guess all of those to get combined are 22 episodes, and then each other season is about 22. I'm gonna guess 22 times 10, 120 episodes. That's gonna be close, right? How about it, Clark? I say 120, 120, 120 episodes. 180. I was way off on that one. Yeah, we can play like this. We can play trivia questions. Hey Clark, what's your favorite Seinfeld episode? I can't believe it. We're gonna talk about Seinfeld tonight. Hey Dale, Dale joined us. Clark, you remember? Clark, you remember Gold Caddy King is Dale. I think you've talked to him before. How many episodes in total? I said 120. I was completely off. You said 100. You said it's 180. So I was 60 off. I wasn't even close. Oh, how many seasons in all? Well, then why'd you say 180? Oh, I think it's 10 seasons. I wonder, Clark, if you're a Married with Children fan. I know Married and Children, I think it goes to 11 seasons. Not to say change subjects, but I'm comparing seasons. Dale, how are you feeling, man? My account got hacked. Help. Dude, your account's always getting hacked. Change accounts. 9. For real, I was wrong? Seriously? So I was 2 off. Because I have season 7. So I only need 2 more seasons. I have seasons 1 through 7. So according to Clark, I need 8 and 9. I was sleeping but woke me up. Did I wake you up with a notification? Sorry. Dale, do you watch Seinfeld over there? The Seinfeld's the name of a show. Dale, do you watch that in UK? Do they have it over there? They have Seinfeld over there where you live? Whoa. Clark says, did you know that Seinfeld was the highest rated television show of all time? Seriously? Even more than the show Friends? Wow. We could still stay in the subject of Seinfeld. We could go forever about that. But I do want to mention there's a show called Mama's Family. I got it on Roku, the program Roku, I think, somewhere on there. It's one of those programs. I can't wait to watch it. I really wanted to buy the Mama's Family. That I think that lady's funny. Hey, so Clark, do you know the show Mama's Family with that meat old grandma? I like that show. I really like it. I went. I can't even talk. At one time, I was afraid of the old lady, but I grew to like her. Dell, you don't have. Dell does not have Seinfeld in his area. Hey, he's not part of the United States. He's from another country. I said it a while ago. I try not to say the name of his country for privacy. I messed up though. Sorry. Dale, there's a show called a British show. There I go again. Sorry. There's a show in your area called Man About the House. That's our version of Three's Company. I wish I had Man About the House on DVD set. They do have episodes on YouTube. Clark, so what do you think, or you guys, what do you think of Jerry Seinfeld's stand-up? Do you think it's funny? And I don't want you guys to agree with me all the time. I mean, if you disagree with me, it's all good. They'll say United Kingdom not care about my city. Clark said, "What was the highest rated episode of Seinfeld?" Ah, that one's easy, bro. Uh, the bet, is it called the bet? Where they all 4 of them get in a bet. I don't know if I can see it on YouTube, but they have a very strange bet. You know what bet I'm talking about, Clark? You know I can't I can't mention what it is here. I don't want to get banned. Dude, I don't like I promise I was saying not to agree. Dude, I don't like Jerry Seinfeld stand up. No wonder you act the way you do and the way you disagree with me. Because we're totally different. If you like Jerry Seinfeld stand up and I don't. See, I'm being a hypocrite. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I said it's okay to disagree and I got mad. Bro, you actually think Jerry Seinfeld's that? Nah, I shouldn't say it like that. I don't want Clark to make him feel bad. For the record, Clark likes Jerry Seinfeld stand up. I don't. So I bet you if I tell Clark I like Martin Lawrence's stand up, no, I don't even like his stand. Martin Lawrence's stand up I don't like that much, but I like his show. I am a and I'm ashamed to say I'm a fan of Jerry Seinfeld show because Jerry he acts weak. I want to say he acts gay, but I don't want to offend gay people out there. And sorry if I offend anybody by saying that. Dale, you work, bro. I thought you didn't work. Soup Nazi? No, it has to be the bed, bro. Are you serious? The Soup Nazi is a good episode, but I like it a lot. But the bet, dude, I thought the bet was, I don't know if it's called the bet. What is it called, Clark? Is it called the bet? All four of them get on that bet deal? Those are my favorite episodes. Dale, what work do you got, Dale? Never mind. I'm being, what do you call it? Hey. So let's go through it. The bar, Epstein. Yes. Yes, that one. Yeah, I was the bet. I was right. Dale, what work do you have? Video games? I'm being mean. I shouldn't be like that with Dale. Let's go through it. You got Kramer, you got Elaine, you got George. I was gonna forget the main one, Seinfeld. Now dude, have you seen any you seen documentaries? You saw Clark, do you have the whole collection of Seinfeld? That's a good question for me to ask you. I'm sorry, every 10 minutes I try to introduce myself, but I'm getting into this conversation. I'm gonna get back with Clark right now, but my name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48, and me and Clark and Dale we're hanging out. Dale may have left though. He says he has a lot of work to do. He's a busy buddy, and we're talking about Seinfeld. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. If you're just chilling on the couch watching or your desktop, just hang out, man. We're just hanging out. Okay, back to Clark. He says if you like Seinfeld, then you would love Curb Your Enthusiasm. Dude, I've only saw like 2 episodes of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I don't remember the episodes. I saw very little of it, but I remember I did like it. They have special guest host and all that. What about Newman? Oh, bro, not to be mean, but Newman is not an attractive man. Even for some because he's an overweight character. Newman. But he's funny. He's funny. Dude, one of my favorite episodes is a one about Kennedy's golf clubs. Remember that one? And Newman is with Kramer. Kramer kicks Newman out of the middle of nowhere on the expressway, highway, whatever you want to call it. And Newman goes to that farm with that hot chick and the dad. When they're one of my favorite parts of Seinfeld all time is when Newman is trying to add up. They're trying to get cans and bottles and stuff to go sell in another state where they sell them. They'll buy cokes and bottles. When Newman's doing the math on his little counting machine, and he's drinking all the bottles, and they play this song where Kramer and Newman are trying to get as many bottles and cans as possible out on the street, restaurants. That little part right there, that's one of my favorite parts. I'll see it. I'll see it over and over, man. Hello, Newman. Hello, Newman. Oh yeah, like that. Hello, Newman. Um, what other characters? Clark. Clark, what do you think about Jerry having so many girlfriends? George too. Elaine? Why are they in so many relationships, and why don't their relationships work? I would like an answer from you, Clark, if you can respond to that. What is your opinion of all these characters having so many girlfriends? Can't they stick to one girlfriend? Dale said, if you two. Okay, come back soon. Yeah, we'll probably be here for a while, Dale. I think Dale is gonna do what I'm trying to learn how to do. I haven't even started. Is to play video games and do live streams on them. I need to see one of your videos, bro. I think me and Clark are probably gonna talk about Seinfeld all night, unless we decide to talk about something else. And I don't mind. I love. No, I ain't gonna say I love Seinfeld because I don't like to admit it. I like the show, not a stand-up. They were mentioning that Jerry Seinfeld, he does not have a strong. He is not a strong character. He is not a strong actor. What does Jerry bring to the show? He brought opportunity. Clark said the same reason why most people have so many boyfriends and girlfriends and so many relationships don't work out. People are incapable, incompatible, and selfish. Yeah, you're right, dude. I used to. How do I say it nicely? Yeah, dude, I was bad. And then I don't even want to get into it because Clark's gonna get on me about this, but I was a player. I'm not gonna lie. I was a bad guy. I would go spend a night with a girl, and I was bad then. Yeah, it's about what me and Clark were talking about. Clark thinks I should, or he says I should behave myself to be in Jesus' good. What's it called? Be in Jesus' good graces. Is that the way to say it? To this day, I sin. I don't even want to talk about it. Then Clark's gonna get after me. Hey Clark, I don't. You don't have to answer this question, but I wonder how you were in the dating scene, or would you always try to be a righteous man, try to stick to one girl? Actually, that's what I wanted. I wanted to. I was righteous at one time. When I got a, when I was in high school, I always wanted to be in a romantic relationship. Even when I was young, because I think it was because my family. I think they treated me so bad and ignored me that I wanted to get married after high school if I could, and just marry one woman, just have the same woman, lose lose to each other. What is it called? But it didn't happen that way. I never had a girlfriend in high school or junior in grade school. All through, even throughout the junior and high school, I never had a girlfriend. Hey man, I don't think I'm bad looking. I knew girls liked me and stuff like that, but I would get messages and or whatever. People would tell me, "Hey, this person likes you" and all that, but and I was desperate for a girlfriend. Not that I'm not good looking. I think I look better with my beard. If you don't think you're that great looking, I didn't think I was that great looking. The beard will help you out. It hides your face. But I have a picture when I was younger. I thought I was really cute. I don't know why girls didn't like me. Clark said the same reason why most people have so many, but I already read that. Okay. Clark laughed. I wonder what he's laughing about because I said a lot of things. Then Clark said, guess how many women I've been with? 2? Hey, man, he has courage because he's probably going to give me the answer right now. I'm going to say 2. Let's see if he wants to answer. If you don't want to say, that's fine, Clark. I wonder, like, for me, like, how would I want to ask Clark, but I don't want to put him on the spot. But it would be a question would be like, what kind of person are you, like, in one word? Clark will laugh at me, but I would say me, righteous. And that's because I'm a lot of things. I'm a joker. I'm a destroyer, just like it says destroyer. I can be so weak. I'm playful, like kid a lot. I don't know, kid a lot's the same as being a joker, huh? Wow, bro. I'm proud of you. Yo, so is that because of your faith, Clark? Just your wife? Is it because have you always been a Christian? You're not like you say, I don't know, I think you have called me selfish, but and you're not wrong. Are you really not that selfish? And I guess there's really righteous men that really exist in the world. Yep. You're a joker and a smoker and a midnight toker. Well, you got 2 out of 3 right. I don't smoke. I don't smoke and I don't drink. You see, I'm getting closer to Jesus. No, actually, funny enough, I would want to get drunk, but I never. I rather buy video games and movies and stuff than or toy collecting than what do you call it? Than get drunk. That's weird, right? And with all the problems I have, I'm surprised I'm not drunk. I don't smoke weed either. I don't even smoke regular cigarettes. I will have a beer or wine or whatever, but to tell you the truth, if somebody twisted my arm, I don't think it's wrong with YouTube regulations. Weed is legal in a lot of places. If they really twisted my arm, I think I would smoke some weed. I mean, it doesn't matter now. I don't have a future Clark's gonna start getting mad at me in a little bit. Clark says, that is because of my faith. Wow, you're a lifetime Christian, huh? If I had to sell myself up in one word, loyal. Maybe you and I see if you wouldn't criticize me so much, maybe you would know that you and I like see I'm getting to know you, which is an honor. You and I are we have a lot in common. You know how I could tell you I'm loyal like you, and I'm not just saying it because you said it, because I'm loyal to my town, or I was. I'm loyal to my country. I was loyal to my school. I think to a point, I could be loyal, but I've always been a prankster. I would joke around a lot. I was always laughing. I was not that good at. Maybe I wasn't loyal because I don't think I was that good at keeping secrets. I can keep a secret though. It's just that I messed up sometimes. Sometimes I could, sometimes I couldn't. Yeah, I think it would be very hard for me to keep some secrets. It just drives me nuts. Clark, can I ask you, do you were you like a smart I'm trying to say it in a nice way. Are you like a smart kid that get straight A's in school and stuff like that? You always obeyed your parents and all that good stuff. Constructive criticism. You're loyal to a fault. What does that mean? I know the loyal part, but what does fault mean? I haven't heard that expression too many times, so that's why I don't know. Dude, it killed me in high school and grade school. I've always wanted a girlfriend. In elementary, I rejected this one girl because I didn't think she was attractive. I was in love with this girl for like 10 years. I wouldn't mind to have another girl, have a girlfriend. She didn't like me, so I don't know why she didn't like me. I thought I was a cute kid. But one thing is, I couldn't talk to her because I liked her so much. I was like, oh God, it was puppy love. I didn't know her that well or anything. So you were the perfect son. Yeah. So are you? It means I'm very loyal. Hmm. So I won't get into too much what you text me last time because I respect your privacy. But like, are you single now? Are you gonna play the field, or are you in a relationship? I don't know. You're still married and faithful to your wife, even though she has a boyfriend. Bro, I'm sorry to hear that, man. The thing is, I got, dude. You can make fun of me for this. I got married and divorced, and it went real quick. It went real quick. Like it was kind of like, to tell you the truth, she was my first wife. She was harassing me. Well, before we got married, harassing me, and then we knew each other for a year. And I wasn't gonna marry her, but she kept harassing me, and I did something dumb. I said, "Okay, I'll marry you then, whatever." And then I told her, and then she was started arguing me at our wedding. I'm like, "Man, there's the way it's gonna be." And I lived. We got an apartment, and then I dropped her within a week. And I told her one day, we're at the table. I'm like, "This is not gonna work. You know that I'm not in love with you." To me, it's like she had to. To me, it's like she wanted to. Before we got married, she wanted to go on vacation, and I told her, "Hey, you got to help out, pay for the wedding. I don't make a lot of money. You have to. You have to concentrate on the wedding, on our actual wedding. Concentrate on it." She did it. She wanted to go on vacation. She showed me she didn't care. She showed me she didn't love me. So I dropped her. I think I did the right thing. I mean, I screwed up. I should have stayed away from her, but she was stalking me. But I messed up. I should have been like, don't marry her. The main thing I should have done is not marry her. And now I'm married to my second wife, and we're still together, but we don't live in the same house because of financial situations, family problems, all that stuff. She's going on dialysis. She's going. I don't know, man. Life sucks. My life sucks. I'm sorry, Clark. Now I'm gonna get to what you said. You said you're still married and faithful to me. Boy, very. And we'll argue about this, dude. I don't. This is not my world. It's not. Even if Jesus doesn't take me to heaven, let's say I go to the dark one, if you know what I mean. It's like, if I ever go down there like you think I am, you say, Alberto, you're not doing good enough, and you're gonna go with a dark one down there. I'm trying to watch out YouTube policy. If I go down there, you know how I know I'm gonna make it is because if they send me down there, I'm gonna tell Jesus, I love you and God, and if you want to send me down there, that's fine, but I love both of you. That's how I know I'm chosen. I'm going with Jesus because they won't throw me in hell if I have that attitude. For God to love the world that He gives only begotten Son, and whosoever believe in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life. But if they do, let's say they still throw me down there, I will say that, and I will say, this earth is not my world. It is not my world by decision. You guys put me here. There's a horrible world. There's war. There's racism. There's all these bad things. My own parents screwed me over. It's not my world. It's not. Dell said, "Would hell much no joke." Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Dell. You know what's up. Clark says we learn from our mistakes. Nah, well, I don't consider it a mistake, bro. Like what killed me, not literally, is I wanted to play high school football. That was my dream. You know the story, right? Yeah, you've heard it a bunch of times. But the point is I told myself I'm either gonna play high school football or I don't want nothing to do with this world, something like that. My parents screwed me over. I didn't play high school football, and it's not like I gave up because I graduated high school. I went to college, went to university. Not don't think it was a really the best university. No, I went to a rinky dinky university, and I flunked out of the college or university because I didn't have the will. I was not an A student. I think I would have been able to pass, but I didn't have the will to pass anymore. I didn't have no reason. I didn't have no future. And after that, I just ended up working at Burger King and McDonald's. Then I went into security and I worked for 10 years and I got sick with diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and end of story. It just got worse. We got 3 people. If you guys want to chat in here, that's all good. If you don't, that's cool. Just watch the show. Me and Clark are just talking about personal stuff. Dale said his story. He wants to be a cop, and yeah, Dale, correct me if I'm wrong. Dale wants to be, he wanted to be a cop or a soldier, but he can't do it for certain reasons. And I'm sorry about that, Dale. I know you really wanted to be one. Clark said, even Judas said that he betrayed innocent blood and he gave back the money and he apologized, but Jesus told Judas that he was a devil and that it would have been better for him if he was never born. Well, bro, what do you think? Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit, they know everything. They had every right to tell him that because they know everything. They know his heart. But me, check this out, Clark. I think the dark one starts with an S, starts with an and a D. Same person or same spiritual being. I wish he could be saved, but I don't think, according to the Bible, he's not going to be saved. I only challenge you out of love because unless you realize your faith is false, you'll never come true faith. Well, thank you for helping me out, bro. Even though you jump on me and stuff. Yeah, you made me feel bad about myself. Yeah, I'm a crybaby, I admit it. Clark said, if you saw a blind man walking towards a 1,000-foot cliff, would you not have enough care and compassion to warn him and stop him and tell him to turn around? That's all I'm doing with you. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Hey, Clark, I'm glad that you and Dale, God sent me you guys, so that's really cool. I appreciate you guys. Love you, brothers. Dale says that's why I care about for people. That's why Dale cares about people. We all have to admit that bad things happen. They happen in this life, and what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Like right now, I'm scared. My wife told me they're gonna take me off my insurance, so I don't know what I need. I have a lot of Cattell dental work. How am I gonna eat? I'm close to getting pain in my tooth or my teeth. I need to see a lot. I have type 2 diabetes. How am I see specialists? But I've been seeing a lot of things and researching about God, that God loves us and He's not gonna fail us. And I just gotta keep believing, and that's why He sends problems our way so we can get through them. Clark says you're looking at your life as a cup that is half empty inside of half full. You have it a better than you think compared to most. Yeah, the people in would love to have your opportunity that you have. I don't know, bro. Right now, it's just pain and suffering. Every movement I make hurts, bro. You think I'm just like, oh, tra la la la. I can't run. I can't walk. I can barely walk. Everything hurts, brother. Look, you see this? Me going like this, it's uncomfortable. Every movement I have is uncomfortable. But you're right. I still have my limbs. I still have my feet. I have my legs. I have everything. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. My feet are messed up, bro. I have a dent in my hand. I don't know if you can see it. Like like I'm withering away. A while back I was playing video games and like this thing was like popping and went away, but look, that looks bad. See that dent? We don't know how long we're gonna live in this life. Nah, Dell. Dell said sometimes I want it and but do my family need me? Dell says BL2 make you happy. Clark says appreciate you, Alberto. I love you too, brother. I love you and Dale, man. I love all you guys. And Clark, whatever you want to get off your chest, whatever you and Dale want to get off, you can tell me. Or we can talk about movies or Seinfeld, whatever. I'm gonna tell you guys the main thing that's going on in my life is I have to get dental work in Mexico. I already went for a root canal, and I'm gonna have to go back. Next, they're gonna put up where they did a root canal. They're gonna put a post. I'm sorry, I don't know what side it's on. And then I have to go back again. I have a lot of and I cannot afford to get dental work done in the United States. I have to go to Mexico where it's cheaper. Dale says miss playing with you Borderland too. Me too, Dale. One of these days we'll play. You always but Dale, you always tell me you can't. You always lost your account of BL2 or something. Then you can't play Borderlands 2. I want to play Days with you, but you never say you'll play with me that game Days. And Clark is saying this life does suck. That's why we put our hope in our next life. We walk by faith and not by sight. Yeah, thanks for reminding me in that line. Clark, you should be getting my account, subscribing to my account. Not that I want subscribed, bro, but I have the Jesus account. Is Jesus Christ our Lord and Savior account. I shouldn't have not named that. I should have named it a Christian channel. I'm sorry. I know you're gonna get mad at me about it. I just did a live stream earlier on my Christian channel. And sometimes I do them at this around this time too. We could be going through all that stuff. I do Bible study. I do Bible study on my Christian account. You see, that's something you say this life sucks, bro. You see, I told you that we have that in common. I say it sucks too. We just you struggle with health issues. Yeah, I have type 2 diabetes. I've had uncontrolled diabetes for 15 years. Good thing I found my I gotta be checking my blood for diabetes. Good thing I found my blood glucose machine. Dell said was sleepy when it happened. I thought you said you didn't want to go on my Christian live stream, Dell. See, Dell goes to my Christian live stream. We're waiting for Clark to join. Clark, so you can know on my and Dell too. On my Christian account, I cried, bro. I have YouTube shorts where I cried. I don't care. I lost my pride already. Not worried about it. Free chocolate. No, guys, for your entertainment. Hey, Clark, but what you were saying about your wife and she has a boyfriend. Yeah, I've heard those stories. Hey, you see, I'm an entertainer. Moving out, United Kingdom. Then where are you gonna go, Dale? You're gonna move where there's more chocolate? Are you serious? I think you're playing, Dale. But let me know. Hey, Clark, and so you can know, I look forward to knowing more about you, bro. Dude, Clark, you should meet my friend Psychosocial. He doesn't come on that much, but every now he comes out. That guy's cool. I give him my stamp of approval. And see, we need everybody to come out, man. Laverna? Haven't seen Laverne in a while. Shout out to all my friends. I'll even do shout outs to my friends already here that I'm talking to. Shout out to Clark. Shout out to Dale. Shout out to Laverna. Shout out to Alex. There's even people from other channels that are not here. Shout out to Cody. They'll never see this, but I like to shout out to them. You found it. You found my account. It just has a P on it. No, I'm sorry, a P. It has a J for Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about my pro wrestling channel. Yeah, because I had a live stream earlier, but I know you like to come on at night. Wow, man, Clark. You and Dale make my day, man. It's because imagine if we had more people in here. I don't want that. No, I never want to say I don't want that many people, whatever. But it's chill because there's not that many of us. But they might grow later on, and this is because I don't post on when I'm coming on or anything. We got a couple of other people that can come on. There's this other guy, I forgot his name, but he would come on. He would like to talk about old movies. Mm, you made that way? I'm made that way? What do you mean, Della made that way? I want to ask you questions, Clark, but I don't want to get too personal. I don't want to offend you, but and I think Clark is around my age. It's just I don't want to be asking questions that you may not want to answer. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I mean, I like I say, I can't wait to get to know you more, man. And not that kind of way. You mean my brother? You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Dale was saying he was sad but made happy all the time. I make you happy? Thanks, brother. I make you. You make me happy too. Dale and Clark are making my live streams, man. They're making my live streams more successful, and more important than that, I'm getting to know them better. Remember, I can tell you guys like this. I don't remember. You always heard how many times you heard me say it, Clark, and it's true. I don't get paid. None of this. I don't get paid for anything. I lose money doing this. I have no sponsors. I take no super chats. I'm poor. I mean, I can't even find money to do dental work or go to the clinic. I'm poor, and I'm gonna. Have you heard this saying, Clark? I was born poor, and I'm gonna die poor. And I don't mean die in a bad way, YouTube. I just thinking when the day that comes when God takes me, I will have no money. I will have zero money in my pocket. I had to play the lottery, dude. Clark says what 1985 had a flux capacitor in it. Was it Back to the Future? And I'm guessing, I don't even know that's the answer. I said all the time how my life is away. Hey Dell, you sure you don't wanna accept Jesus and God? Maybe that'll make you more happy, bro. I mean, what do you have to lose? I mean, no, I'm sorry, Dell. I don't want to tell you like that because I don't want to get you mad. Bro, Dell, I don't know, maybe Clark too, but me and Clark probably Clark. If, I don't mean to speak for you, brother, but I think we go to Jesus and God or Jesus to be happier, dude. I don't like my life. Clark said it too. He just said a while ago, life sucks. You try work, yeah, because Jesus and God they don't work right away, bro. When you want to be with Jesus and God, you got to be a devout Christian. You have to have patience. Me and Clark have been through some rough times, man, and you have to have patience. It doesn't come easy. But even if you feel like that's the problem I have, I think Jesus and God, they are not they're not with me all the time. I don't feel them. That's what gets me so mad. I want to feel them, but you'll feel them, but not all the time. They test you. They test you by sending problems your way and all that. I believe in Jesus and God. I'm still sad, but I don't give up on them. I'm still here. That's what I always say. I'm still here. I may have given up in this world, but I'm still here and I haven't given up on them. I have given up on the world, but I still have not given up on Jesus. The key is to be more consistent in your uploads. Yeah, it's kind of hard, bro. I have 6 channels, but it's all good. We had 3 people in here. If you want to come talk with us, man. We're just talking about stuff. We're talking about anything, movies, God, Jesus, whichever. If you don't want to talk about religious stuff, just tell us and we won't stop talking about it. We always have movies, man. We were talking about Seinfeld a while ago, too. Doctors play walk by faith, but not by feelings. Yeah, my feelings suck. I hate my feelings. God will be with you all the time, 24/7, only if you pray and believe. You're still going to get hard times, bro. Hard times, though, no matter how much you pray. I'm just tired of pain, but I just need you guys to listen to me, And Clark says, I'm still standing. Yeah, 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 yeah. Clark says, a dog that chases 3 rabbits gets none. That sounds like a pimp saying. I could come up with some. Let me see if I could come up with some trivia questions. Mm, I could come up with a trivia question. See. I can't come up. I just had one a while ago, and I can't come up with it. If not, I'll just talk about stuff. But I will come up with stuff. It'll just pop in my brain, just like all my stuff does. Is that a trivia question, or you're making a statement? The joy in the midst of hard times, feelings, demons. Okay, so that's what I wondered. I wondered, is feelings a bad thing or a good thing? Because we have happy feelings. Now, I will say, uh, hey, I could ask you guys, what do you think? Heaven, what is your opinion how heaven's gonna be like? And if you guys answer me, I'll give you my answer. I can't say my answer because then y'all might think you're copying me or whatever. What do you think heaven will look like for you? What music do I like? I like my favorite kind of music is 90s club music. Moving on up, moving on out, nothing's gonna stop me. I like some types of rave music, but it has to be really cool. What kind of music do you guys like? Dell and Clark. Hey, Swan Girl. Hey, Clark, watch out with Swan Girl. She'll last a long time, man. Swan Girl, what kind of movies do you want to talk about today? She'll stick around, man, unless she's busy. Man, she beat me. She lasted longer than I did. Congratulations, Swan Girl. She had me up all night. And the live stream, I'm not saying nothing bad. Clark said, in order to be more healthy, we must change our diet, fruits and vegetables juicing. I've been eating celery and cucumber. Wow, we're really gonna have it jumping now, man. We got Swan Girl. We got Dell. Swan Girl. Do you remember Dell? Gold Cat King is Dell and Clark Kent. Well, I just call him Clark. Swan Girl said, "Heaven is huge, and I think we'll be surprised at who gets inside those gates." Awesome, Swan Girl. Swan Girl, are you Christian by any chance, or Catholic, or any other denomination? Clark says, "Who wrote the song in the 90s? Do you believe in life after love? Do you believe in life after love?" Share. Good one. Good trivia question, Clark. Swan Girl says, watched a movie today called The Kid Detective. Oh, cute. Adam Brody was in it. Canadian indie, I think. I thought you were going to say, do I sound ignorant if I say, I thought you were going to say Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Man, Swan Girl, what's up with you bringing up actors that I never know about? Who's the other? Brian Gosling, or what's the other? You were telling me about that one last time. Who was the first BL2 friend help out? The soldier? It's either the soldier or the siren. What's the answer, Dale? I'm disappointed. Borderlands 2, the movie, they're saying they're going to flop. The movie's coming out in August for whoever wants to watch it. Me? What do you mean, me? I'm a believer. Never call myself a Christian. That's a leaky boat. Me things. uh, I really like that. I was born into the Catholic Church. I don't believe all of the Catholic everything they believe in. I like that Christians are more upbeat about things. In a Catholic Church, the preacher can be or the priest can be boring. I'm sorry. There's priests in the Catholic Church. I like preachers that they dedicate themselves. They're not supposed to have sex or anything like that. They can't get married, have girlfriends. But the ministers and Christians are more upbeat about stuff. They're, you know what I mean? Clark says, how good do you have to be to enter heaven? How many lives do you have to tell to be a liar? Have you ever stolen? Yes, I have. I've stolen keys before. Ever lusted or committed? Yes, I lusted. Ever hated anyone? Yes, I I hate almost I hate a lot of people. Trying to watch out with YouTube. Even been selfish or impatient or rude? Yes, I've been all those. I am that now. Clark says we broke God's laws, but Jesus Christ paid our fine. This only applies to those who repent and turn away from their sin and turn to God in faith and follow the gospel of Jesus Christ. Yes, I'm a follower of Jesus, but I ain't no saint. Swan Girl said, Clark Kent, it's not how good, but how much you believe. Wow. Good point, Swan Girl. Now we're gonna flip flop if you guys don't mind. We'll talk about Christians and movies. Clark Kent said, not everyone who believes in the Lord shall enter heaven. What? Bro. Dude, then you're putting down my whole thing. Have you ever heard of John 3:16? For God to love the I've already said it a billion times, bro. That there's even lines about it. Whoever follows Jesus automatically goes into heaven. And Clark Kent is definitely going the opposite direction with that one. Watch January 2017 version. It is brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, Jumanji, my bad. I thought you said January. Okay, that's another trivia question because uh is the Jumanji one, is that the one you're talking about? Is that by Robin Williams or The Rock? Because I am lost on I'm lost on the dates. When did the Robin Williams Jumanji come out? I might have to turn sideways because I'm supposed to keep my feet elevated. You guys don't mind, right? I'm moving a chair. I know it looks bad, or maybe I could turn the screen or something. The Rocky was funny. I had to admit it, Swan Grove. I saw Jumanji, but it's not that I didn't like it. I would want to see it all the way through, but I fell asleep in the theater watching it. I just watched the beginning. I did watch the first Jumanji with Robin Williams. I did watch all of it. All I remember is bees and rhinoceros running through the house or something. Swan Girl says Robin Williams was superb in the first one. Clark says John 3:16 does not apply to false faith and those who don't turn from sin and those who are like Judas. Swan Girl said Clark Kent, God knows the hearts of his people. I agree. I hate to admit it, Clark, but I agree with Swan Girl on that one. That's what I've been trying to say. Yeah, because that's what I say. It's just like you just follow Jesus, man. Is it important to repent for your sins? Man, to tell you the truth, I've been forgetting to repent for my sins, and I think it helps. But I think that's the main thing. God knows he knows your heart. Swan Girl, he's just trying to Clark is just trying to scare me. Clark says, every tree or person that does not bring forth good fruit will be cut down and thrown into the fire. Matthew 3. Dale said, Chalaki, I can't even say that. Etymologically, the name Jesus or Joshua derives from the Hebrew roots meaning the Lord is salvation. The scripture couples God's name and salvation to communicate that the Lord and He alone saves. Swan Girl says, I think if you know you are decent, you have no reason to worry. Swan Girl, if you haven't noticed, Clark is a very he seems very disciplined in his faith. He's very strict about his faith. I wish I was strict in my faith, but I'm not. I do believe the more you put into it, the more you're gonna get. I've read those lines. Hey, check out this classic. This is called Forbidden World. I think I saw this as a kid. Probably in I think it came out in the early '80s, and I watched it last time and I fell asleep, so I didn't even get to see the freaking spider. And when I was a kid, I only remember the beginning. I only remember spider webs and they're in space or something. It's called Forbidden World. Spider and there's a girl there. I need to take time and go watch it because I love classics. I like classics from the '80s. Clark says there are no decent, not even one Romans. Well, with that, Clark, I think you're saying we're all gonna go down to the dark world, if you know what I mean, down there. Dell said the people of prosperity, a mining town in Arizona, find themselves battling gigantic spiders after a barrel containing toxic waste is accidentally released into a reservoir. Thanks a lot, Dell. I haven't watched most of it. I don't remember the ending. It's okay, Dell. Time for another shot. Got another one. Swan Girl says, and Dell, are you doing okay? What are you doing, Dell, by the way? Swan Girl said Clark Kent. If that was so, there is no chance for anyone. Yep. And then Clark says, the thought and intent and motivations and imaginations of the sinner's heart is only evil continually and perpetually. Genesis 1. Dell said, eight-legged freaks classic. Yes, I saw eight-legged freaks. That guy hooks up with a lady with a lot of kids. Clark says, only Jesus Christ is decent, and those who are saved, their faith is in him and not in themselves and their own decency. I do agree. Jesus is the only one that's perfect. I'm sorry, I'm out of whatever. Right there is better. Hey, my mom bought new sofas. After you have done everything that God has commanded, you should say in your heart that you are a worthless and unprofitable slave who has only done their duty. I actually thought about that Sometimes I would call myself bad names and all that to humble myself, to take away all my pride. People wouldn't recommend it, but I did it. I would still do it. Because a lot of times I don't have a lot of confidence in myself. Luke 17 verse. Yes, only Jesus is perfect. We're all sinners. Yeah, that I know. Hey, who remembers this? Who remembers the Golden Girls? Blanche, Dorothy. That could have been a trivia question. Okay, who remembers the other two? Who remembers all the names of Golden Girls? Thank you for being a friend. What? How dare you, Swan Girl? Watch Kill Volume 1. You didn't like Kill Bill? Oh my gosh, I like Kill Bill. I say I like it, but once I see it, I'm like, don't you remember the Crazy 88? Rose, yeah. Only God is good. Three more to go. I already had said two of them. Only God is good, yeah. Well, what about Jesus? And who believes in the Holy Trinity? That God, Jesus, Clark, Swan Girl, who believes in the Holy Trinity? That God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit are all one. That's why when I say I love Jesus, that's also comes with the package of God and the Holy Spirit. I like Tarantino. He's clever. Have you ever seen Desperado? That's another Quentin Tarantino movie. I love that movie. Wait a minute. Is volume one the second one or the first one? Because I know they're reversed or something. I'm just trying to be clear on it. Which Kill Bill is the one that has a crazy 88 in it, where she's in a yellow outfit? A pregnant assassin. Dell says a pregnant assassin, code name the bride, goes into a coma for 4 years after her ex boss Bill brutally attacks her. When she wakes up, she sets out to seek revenge on him and his associates. Oh, so that's the part two. So Swan Girl, you were talking about the part. I get confused with the volumes. It's like Star Wars, man. Mm, I like both of them. I might like the first one a little better though. Clark says, what would a profit what would profit a person if they gained the entire world and everything in it, but then the end they lost their own soul? Wow. That one's so deep. I got lost in that one. I kind of don't understand that one. I was like, you know, it's too. If I feel like that line that Clark is too smart that even I got lost. Swan Girl says, "Inglorious Bastards was brilliant. The first 10 minutes is sit on edge of your seat stuff. Man, the only part I saw with Inglorious Bastards was the part where Hitler then the theater. Is that the last part where they're all watching the movie? And in the movie, they're showing like a Nazi soldier killing off a whole bunch of enemy soldiers. That was like a made up part or movie or something. It would be like a version of what could have happened, I guess, right? One girl said he did three all in order, I think. No, Kill Bill, I think he only did two movies. Swan Girl says, "What's your time there?" It's gonna be 3 o'clock. It's 2:55. It's gonna be 3 o'clock in the morning. How about for you, Swan Girl? And whoever wants to say what's your time in your area is cool. Clark says, "Be perfect as your Father, which is in heaven, is perfect." Dude, we can never be perfect. Jesus said, Matthew 5:48, those who are genuinely born again by the Holy Spirit are perfect by God's perfection inside them faith. Awesome. Dale said, Star Wars is an American epic space opera. What do you mean space opera? Media franchise created by George Lucas, which began with the infamous 1977 film. I can't say that word. I can't pronounce it. Film and quickly became a worldwide pop culture phenomenon. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do 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 do. That's from the Muppets. Swango said no. That's in the middle. Seriously? Swan Girl, do you want to tell me the rest of that movie? What are the what? How does the movie end? If you don't want to tell me, that's fine because you might want to tell me. Oh, it's too good. You want to see it yourself. It doesn't matter to me. I would still hear it from you. I don't. You know. But if you really recommend it, I'll wait and watch it. I guess. Clark says, "Why do you say you love me but don't do things I command you? Because we're not perfect." Clark wants us all to be all perfect. Nearly 8 p.m. Here. Oh, so you're a morning girl. Whoa. You're overseas. You might be with Dale. I don't think Cat King minds Dale. You don't mind, right? Cat King is from the UK, and I think. Well, I'm from the United States. I don't know about Clark. Oh, 8 p.m. there. Well, but you're still across the world. You probably know my friend Psychosocial. So I'm going to say, I've lost track of all Star Wars. Lucas would have made a mint out of them. The originally trilogy is fine. After that, it gets ridiculous. And then you got the Bubba Fett. What's the one in Disney called? The Matador or something like that. Look, I got one of the original screens. This is a Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Oh, I'm sorry. Swan Girl doesn't like scary movies. My bad. Sorry, Swan Girl. We'll go back to the Golden Girls. I don't know what I could show Swan Girl because that's my main thing is look, check this out. Freddy has been trashed to smithereens. Well, yeah, I think the last Friday the 13th they made it. And what happened? They had to come up like with a start it all over again or something. Didn't make sense. Well, it was a different version. It was interesting. It was okay, but Nothing beats the originals. That's where it goes with that. Clark took off. Wonder if Dale's still here. They should have stopped after first one. Yeah. Hey, Swan Girl, do you like animation? Probably not. This is Eon Flux. It's about a girl it's a lot of killing with guns and stuff. There's a movie out on it. You ever heard of Eon Flux? There's the one that came out on MTV. Freddy is from Friday the 13th. Hey, Freddy Krueger's the one with the nails. Dell and Clark, where are they at? Maybe Clark had to go Betty by. No. Hey, Swan Girl. Blah, 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 blah. Do you like any? Do you like any scary movies at all? You don't like any horror movies, right? And then you probably said no to Eon Flux. Look, that's the way she looks. You probably don't like animation either. She has like weird hair. This is old school, man. This is like I don't know. This came out in the 1990s. Let me see if it says on the back. Nah, I don't find a date on this. Swan Girl, did you tell me your favorite movie of all time? If you did, I forgot. Forgive me. I think I told you my favorite movie. Man, we did a live stream the other time. It was like, what, 3 hours? Let's see what Swan Girl says. She answered me. What is her favorite movie? You're still at work right now? Playing video games is Dale's work. Clark went Betty by. He went to sleep. Dale, what's your favorite movie again? It's probably that cop movie, right? Let me bring out another movie. Or not a movie, it's an animated cartoon, Turtles. Remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is volume 2. "13 episodes from the original series." What do you mean volume 2? For real? I have volume 2? I hope it's in here. Nope, it's not in here. I know I got like volume. I got like volume 10 or 9. I don't like it because it's way at the end. I like the earlier ones. I need to buy the whole collection, but man, money's tight. I'm gonna spend all my money on dental. Kalabunga. Okay, I missed some of Swan Girl's messages. She said Last of the Mohicans, Titanic. I have not seen Last of the Mohicans in a long time. Titanic has really good, cool parts in it. I cried at the end. Okay, now I remember. Sorry, it's one girl that I forgot. Dale says he's still at work right now. He can't talk. Cowabunga, dude. Swan girl, we talked about Starship Troopers last time, or I did. Has a very romantic scene in it. I recommend it. Swan girl, go see Starship Troopers. How about this one? Cabin at the Woods. Look, it moves. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? It changes. The cover changes. It's one of those art thingies. Yep. This one, well, Swan Girl doesn't like horror movies. Sorry. I keep forgetting you don't like horror movies. Sorry about that. Wow, there's monsters that I could barely see. Oh, the monster show is pretty cool. There's this cabin in the woods. Some kids go out there and it's really interesting. Swan Girl, you might like it. Well, you don't like it, it's horror, but it's an interesting story. There are scientists that are near the cabin and they'll unleash monsters onto the house. And the scientists are like in an underground base, whatever. It's really good. But I will take it out of here because I forgot you don't like horror movies. Who directed that one? The Cabin in the Woods? Let me see. Look, it says right here. This will give you the answer. From the creator of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Isn't it Josh Whedon? I guess John Whedon. Josh Whedon, I think, is the director of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But is it Buffy the Vampire Slayer the movie? Because it's different, the movie or the show? It doesn't say in the back. Oh, my bad. Okay. Audio commentary with writer director Drew Goddard and writer produced by John Whedon. Yeah, it is John Whedon, brother. It is from the show. Because I don't know if Joss Whedon made Buffy the Vampire Slayer the movie. Because Buffy the Vampire Slayer from the movie and the show are two different Buffys. They're not the same Buffy. Wes Craven. Nah, it's Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon directed it. Not my bad. Producer Joss Whedon. It doesn't say who directed it. Well, it says okay with writer director. No, it's Drew Goddard. I don't know who that is. It says writer slash director Drew Goddard. I directed it. You might not like it because it's horror and it's a lot of killing and bad stuff like that. This will make you laugh. Never heard of him. Have you ever heard of Robot Chicken? The Robot Chicken Walking Dead special. This is one of my all-time, one of like my easy top 5 villains of all time. That's what's his name? You ever heard of The Walking Dead? No, Negan. His name's Negan. He is an awesome villain in The Walking Dead. So they put him in The Walking Dead, Robot Chicken. If you don't know Robot Chicken, they're just making fun of stuff. It's like a bunch of clay characters. I'm trying to put it in the middle. There you go. And I think it's also called Look Who's Walking. They're making fun of the movie Look Who's Talking. It's a baby movie with John Travolta and Ali Sheedy. I think her name was. Is it Ali Sheedy? Yep, haven't seen it. It's funny. They're making fun of The Walking Dead. Yo, Swan Girl, you know what movie I was thinking about? Dirty Dancing with Patrick Swayze. What do you think of Dirty Dancing with Patrick Swayze? Do you love me? That's what comes out of it. Do you love me? Na 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 na. Watch me now. I can mash the what's it go? I can mash potatoes. I can mash potatoes. Do the twist. Come on, you seen Dirty Dancing before? What? I almost spit my water out. You have never seen Dirty Dancing? Are you serious? You never seen Dirty Dancing? You gotta see Dirty Dancing, girl. You gotta see it. It is a classic. Dirty Dancing is a movie from the okay, you know Ghost, you know Patrick Swayze. If I were you, I'd buy the movie Dirty Dancing. If you like romance, you're missing out. You are missing out if you have not seen Dirty Dancing with Patrick Swayze. You're killing me. You haven't seen Footloose? Well, I'm thinking, are those movies before your time? I've seen Grease. Grease is really good. Funny that you mentioned Grease because John Travolta, you know John Travolta, right? Of course, the main guy that comes out in Grease. Oh man, for a while I had a crush on the girl, the main girl. Her real name is Olivia Newton-John. Was her name Stacy? What was her name in Grease? The main girl from Grease, Stacy, right? That's how John Travolta says her name, Stacy. Missed out. Say your name. Say my name. Say my name. No, 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 no. That's a song by Beyonce. I don't know. Or TLC. What do you mean miss out? Say your name. Oh, say the name. Oh, it was Sandy. I said Stacy. You want to talk about Greece? Oh. Hey, Swangro, can you give me a like? And can you give me a hell yeah? That's funny. Hell yes by Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm gonna take it. You don't know about WWE, right? Yes. Let's see. What's my favorite? One of my favorite scenes. Okay, the beginning of Grease is my favorite part. This is what I have to say about movies in the beginning, small girl. Most movies will start great in the beginning and they'll fade at the end. Titanic is the exception. That Titanic is the exception. Was one of the rare movies where the ending is actually pretty good. But to me, I want your opinion on movies, Swan Girl. Do you think most movies start off better in the beginning or the end? Hey man, there's some movies that have a great middle part. But I would like to talk about Grease if you don't mind. Miss A 10 minutes. Okay, we'll see you back here, Dale. What is my favorite song in Greece? It has to be the beginning, the lunch scene. I dropped my ring in the tapioca. How they sing that song? Summer loving, having a blast. That has to be the best song. That's my opinion. And I could go through. I don't know if I remember all of them. I don't. The very ending of Grease, I kind of don't like it. I don't like Sandy's hair at the end. I think Sandy being I like Sandy being old fashioned in the beginning. Her little ponytail. She looks cute. Swan Girl said James Cameron knows how to make a good movie. The second Alien movie is excellent. Swan Girl says Russo singing is the best I can do. Love that. You mean Rizzo? The girl with the black curly hair? You like Grease Lightning? Oh, you like Rizzo when she's singing outside the high school, right? For you, for you, something like that. I don't remember. I don't remember the words. You like those slow songs. Yeah, it's a good scene. She finds out Kaniki. Is that she's finding out Kaniki's going with the other girl? Is that why? No, they're making fun of her because she's pregnant, or they think she's pregnant. How about the driving? I like the stranded by the driving, branded a fool. What will they say Monday at school? I like the whole drive-in scene. Wow, we got three people in here. Who else is in here besides Swan Girl and Dale? Third person, if you want to chat, go ahead and chat with us. If you just want to chill and watch the show, go ahead and chill. Me and Swan Girl are talking about Greece right now. Frankie Valley. How many songs do they play in that dance? The dance scene. How low can you go? How low can you go? How low can you go? Man, I have to ask you, Swan Girl. Do you know there's a Grease Part Two? Have you seen Grease Part Two? And we could still talk about Grease, but I have to know if you've seen again for the fourth time Grease Part Two. I haven't done for. I've been too much into the conversation. I've been forgetting to do the introductions for you guys. If you just join us, me and Swan Girl, Dale, and we have someone else in here. I don't know who it is. But welcome to the show. We're talking about Greece right now. We're hanging out. We're chilling tonight. It's night for me. It's daytime for Swan Girl. So we're talking all around the world. And my name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. What? It was rubbish. What the? I'm assuming you're talking about Grease Part Two. Well, I'll have you know that for Grease Part One, when it actually came out, which was a long time ago, um, It came out maybe the year I was born or the year before. And Grease Part 2 came out in the early 80s, I believe. And I saw it. I liked it. I mean, I didn't Grease is way better than Part 2. But man, there's another hot chick. Does Michelle Pfeiffer come out as the main girl in Grease Part 2? Um in Grease Part 2, the main guy, they think he dies in a motorcycle accident and he's singing like coming from the dead, whatever, or they think or something, but he's still alive. I got all teared up like Titanic during that part, but I don't think it affected Swan Girl because she says she doesn't like Grease Part 2. She says Grease did so well because it was different. Yes, not right here Saturday night. I'm sorry, so I misunderstood you. Oh, you said I'm sorry. You said 8 p.m. I was thinking you said 8 a.m. Wow, but you're still way, how do you say it, far away from me. You don't have to say anything, but I think you're not from the States. Your time zone way different. I think you're with Dale. Nah, but you don't have to say anything. I don't want to invade your privacy or anything. It's Saturday night for you, it's Sunday for me. Sound of Music is a classic. Is a Sound of Music a female deer thing? I made it when the sun, something like that. Oh, is that the one where there's like a family or students or something, and they're like in Nazi territory or something like that, and they're always singing? I'm a Kiwi. Oh my gosh! You're. Thank you for telling me. I know. I have a. I call him my brother. Just like if you don't mind, I'd call you my sister too. Right? And my family's on my channels. We're all close. But if you don't like me calling you calling you my sister, it's all good. Everybody's different. Um, no, I know someone, or from online. That's where you're from. Psychosocial. Have you heard of him? Yeah, I know I know. I know. You're not an Aussie. You're a Kiwi. Aussie's Australia, and you are from. I know where you're from. You're from New Zealand. You don't mind me saying so. Are Kiwis from New Zealand? I thought it was a whole Kiwi versus Aussie thing. Yeah, New Zealand. Yeah. You don't know Psychosocial, do you? He told me he's from there too. He's from your country. Dale said, "Go play video games now." Bye, brother. No, Dale, don't go. All right, fine. I'll see you later. Thanks for dropping by, Dale. You're sporting rivals. Yeah. Swan Girl, but you don't know Psychosocial, right? He's a guy. He's from your country. Maybe you'll meet him. I mean, he comes out every now and then. He's him and I. I mean, I met him online, like just like you. And oh, that's so adorable though. Yeah. So wow, like if you thanks Dale. Love you, brother. Um no, but I don't know. It's like so if psychosocial were to come in here, y'all would your country so is kind of small where you could actually walk and actually meet each other. I don't mean anything by that, but I'm just saying. Like me, like I'm just talking about everyone I meet here, almost everybody. Like I wouldn't be in walking distance like in the States where it's a big country, so it's like I even if I wanted to, I couldn't meet them in person or anything. Not that I'm saying I want to meet anybody. There's 5 million of you. Yeah, you're a small country. Cute little country. Yeah, I've heard about the rivalry with Australia and you guys. Yeah, it'd be awesome if Psychosocial would come in here and you can make a new friend. Just like I hope you made friends with Clark. But Clark, I don't want to say it's not a problem, but he's just very Clark Kent, the guy that left. He's just very strict on with religion. That's good. It's just that sometimes it's off-putting. He says, I'm not gonna make it to heaven," and I am a Christian, and that's my main thing. My life sucks here, so not. I mean, I don't mean that towards you, but my life here, where my family, I don't like my family. I don't like the way they treat me. I always show love for them, and they don't. I don't know. I just don't like my family. I don't think they're good people. Swan Girl says you have 241 subscribers. Where are they? Man, you burned me on that one. Good one. It's like Swan Girl. Good one. More people think Australia and NZ are the same. Well, I know about Australia that most of their country it's mostly all swamp and stuff, and they can't even go in there. So good of you to know the difference. I know there's a man. There's this guy I actually from PS4, PlayStation 4. I don't know if you know the game console PlayStation 4. Now I have PlayStation 5. He was another New Zealander I knew, or I knew from there, from playing video games, online video games, and I would make fun of him. He was being rude to me. He was being a jerk to me. So I would always say that he was like Crocodile Dundee, and there was like a lot of kangaroos, and that he was always eating kangaroos and all that. But he was from New Zealand. I know the difference. I was just trying to get on his. I was just trying to annoy him. You know what I mean? Jeepers, don't say that to an Aussie. What did I say? No, he was from New Zealand. Mm, oh, that I said that even similar that I shouldn't say that you guys have the same like Australia's bigger. That's offensive. No, I was saying Australia has a lot of swamps, right? They can. What I'm trying to say is their population is on the side of Australia. They don't. Or why isn't it they don't really go in the middle of Australia because there's too much. I don't know why. I think like only Indians live there or something. Why don't they populate the middle of Australia? In the United States, well, the Indians were already here. The Native Americans were already here. They do. They don't have swamps. No, it's because in the geography, I don't know what we learned, whatever it is like Sydney, Australia is on the side. Why don't they have? I don't think they have cities in the middle of Australia because I don't know. It's okay. You said they don't have swamps, but it's like to tell you the truth, I thought they had a lot of crocodiles and swamps in the middle, but you're telling me they don't have swamps in the middle of Australia. Nah, well, the middle of Australia, why isn't it populated? But you say they do. Anyways, I don't want to ask too many questions because I might start annoying you. Australia is huge. They do. Crocs, they're in the rivers, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so Swan Girl, did you want to say anything else about Greece? Well, with Rizzo, it's sad that they make fun of her that she's pregnant. I thought from Greece, Marty, I thought she was very pretty. Frenchie's not pretty. The pink ladies are entertaining though. Greece holds up well. Hey, Swan Girl, can you do me a favor? Can you write down Dirty Dancing, the movie? I really want you to watch that movie. I mean, Dirty Dancing is probably it's you like girly stuff. You'll like Dirty Dancing. You'll like Dirty Dancing better than Footloose. Let me just put it to you that way. Maybe you won't like Dirty Dancing, but give it a try. The whole cast was older than their characters. True, that happens in a lot of movies. I guess they don't want to invest in kids to play like the age. The only one that really made it that was her actual age in most of the movies was Molly Ringwald. She was an 80s queen in America. She came out in Pretty in Pink. She came out in The Breakfast Club. Do you know about these movies? She came out in 16 Candles. All movies I recommend if you have not seen them. My favorite Ringwald movie is probably The Breakfast Club. I like 16 Candles, but I don't like it that much, but I do like it a lot. I love 80s movies because that's when I was a kid. Will you go see Wicked when it comes out? I may have seen that somewhere. What's Wicked about? And if you want, I'll write it down. To tell you the truth, it's not in my top five. But if you strongly recommend it, I'll consider watching it. No, I can write it down. Mhm. The movie's name is Wicked. Do I got it correct? Ariana Grande. We got two people. You're welcome to talk in here if you want to. To tell you the truth, don't get your feelings all hurt, but I'm not a real big Ariana Grande fan. Did you ever see her show a while back, Sam and Cat? That's an Ariana Grande. Did that come out of Nickelodeon? And the name of it's Wicked. All right, I wrote it out. Coming out this month, maybe. Mm, okay. What is it about? Is it about witches? I'm gonna change it up. Sometimes I don't have my feet down or my feet up. I'm diabetic, so I'm supposed to have my feet up, but I'm not gonna have my feet up all the time. Oh, it's annoying. Remember, for if anybody else is watching, well, we have two people in here. Second person, if you want to talk, it's all good. You can talk about a movie stuff. If you just want to chill and watch, that's good too. Um, I think I haven't introduced myself in a while. My name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. If you guys are just joining us, me and Swan Girl talking about movies. Yeah, she's telling me about the movie called Wicked, starring Patrick Swayze. I'm just kidding. Nah, she says it's Ariana Grande. I'm sorry, Patrick Swayze has passed on. He has passed away. He will not be coming out in today's show. A Broadway musical. Yeah, I have not seen a Broadway. Well, I don't even think I've ever seen a Broadway musical. I've only seen musical movies. The only musical. Hey, have you ever seen the Rocky Horror Show? That's a musical. I actually bought the Rocky Horror Show. I bought it. I even bought it for Blu-ray. I'll probably watch it if you recommend it. I mean, if it what if the movie turns out bad or whatever, it's like I'm not. I don't get annoyed that much. I've only walked out in one movie ever. Do you know? What's his name? Steven Seagal. He came out in a Broadway musical. Kidding. I better stop kidding because I'm gonna start kidding a lot and it's gonna get annoying. No, seriously. Antonio Banderas. He came out in a movie called Elvira. And no joke, me and my friend we used to make fun of him all the time. Antonio, Antonio. And we actually went to go see his Elvira movie. That's the only movie I really walked out on that I really walked out on that I did not like. I mean, the scene. I don't know, man. It just didn't make sense to me. Because you got musicals like Grease and the Rocky Horror Show; those are good, but this one was just bad. I think it was Antonio. Banderas and Madonna. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Seriously? What, the Antonio Banderas movie? He said, "Oh, that was brilliant. Aussie guy directed and was in it. He's got a statue here. Oh, he has a great voice. Who, Antonio Banderas? Well, I don't know. Maybe you know who Madonna is, but Madonna, they have said she cannot act. I can't really tell. I can't really tell really good acting from bad acting. I could just tell if I like the way an actor acts. The only movie where I saw bad acting was an old movie called wasn't it some kind of camp movie? Sleepaway Camp. There's this lady that plays a mom. Her acting was horrible. I don't know if her acting was really bad or she was trying to act lame, so I couldn't tell. Oh, Aussie guy in a Rocky Horror Show. He's Australian. The main guy. I thought he was from the UK. Yeah, we're talking about the main guy. No, he narrated. Oh, okay. The guy that narrated was the teacher, right? The old man teacher. I mean, what was I gonna say about it? The songs are okay, but the main song is what makes the movie. I don't know what would be the second best song in that movie. The story is pretty good. It's decent. Right off the bat from that movie, I like Susan Sarandon is the one that plays the main girl. She's with a couple. It's funny when wasn't Frankenstein. It's funny when he has sex with both of them. The story I like, I just said that. The main song. I don't know what. I think the second best song I like would be the beginning where they're at the church. I need to watch that movie again. I watch my movies over and over again. It's just that sometimes I don't because I'm busy with my channels and stuff. Okay, you said he lives there now. The narrator. No, the creepy guy who greeted the couple. Oh, he narrates too. The guy has a hunchback. You said the main character is Brad, the same guy who played the dumb mayor in the TV series that starred Michael J. Fox. No, seriously. Now let me see. Let me see what I think what you're saying. I would watch Family Ties. That's the show you're talking about, right? The main character is Brad. No way. Are you no? Okay, wait. The mayor. Are you talking about? Okay, I need to concentrate. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Family Ties. No, you're talking about maybe Spin City. right? Where they work for the mayor or something like that, or governor. I don't know what is it, mayor? I'm trying to remember his face. Look at the faces I make thinking. um. Okay, I'm now. Wow, that's. Thank you for telling me that. Now I know. Now I remember his face now. I did not know he played that character in a Rocky Horror Show. Michael J. Fox was his assistant, and then Michael J. Fox got Parkinson's disease, and then Charlie Sheen took his place. You would think that Charlie Sheen, that he would be a lower actor than Michael J. Fox or less popular, but no, man. Charlie Sheen became more popular than Michael J. Fox. Would you agree? But then Charlie Sheen was going crazy, and he ended up getting the illness AIDS because he was with a lot of women. Yeah, Heather Locklear too. So Heather Locklear left that show, right? She was there, and then I don't know who did. Someone else replace Heather Locklear. So the mayor is the boyfriend of Susan Sarandon on the Rocky Horror Show. Boy, did that guy get old fast. Let's see. When did Spin City come out? Did Spin City still come out in the 80s? No, or was it in the early 90s? I miss Michael J. Fox. He's still alive, right? Spin City didn't last long after Michael J. left. Did you ever know about Michael J. Fox main show, Family Ties? It's where he lives with a family. That's the one I thought you were talking about at first. If you know about that show, I have something to tell you about it. If you know. Family Ties was a good show, but now that I watch it, I don't like I don't like when shows get serious, especially the parents telling the kids what to do all the time. Just like the Cosby Show, I don't like that. But to each his own. Some people like that. I don't like it. That's why I like Married with Children. It's crazy, and the kids don't even listen to the parents and stuff, so it's funnier. Michael J played with Coldplay at recent. What do you mean he played with them? He's Michael J. Fox is a musician. Go on then. What do you know about Family Ties? Well, according to Wikipedia, you see, there was this girl played one of Michael J. Fox's girlfriend. I think her. Wow, I think I remember the name on the show. Her name's on Michael. Her name's Ellen. She first comes out with glasses. She's a short brunette, and in the storyline, Michael J. Fox meets her in college, and she plays Michael J. Fox's girlfriend. But she leaves the show, but they ended up getting married in real life. And interesting enough, what's her name? Courtney Fox? No, what's her name? Courtney something. What's her name? The other girl's name? Courtney Cox. I think it's Courtney Cox. Uh, she she comes out as one of uh, uh, Michael J. Fox's girlfriends too, and she ended up being a famous actress. No, but the girl I'm talking about plays Ellen. I don't know her real name. They ended up getting married in real life, according to Wikipedia. Seriously? Michael J. Fox, he was on guitar, he was in a wheelchair? Hmm. Seriously? I can't even imagine that. I would have to look that up. Tracy Pollan, that's her name. Became his wife in real life, yeah. Courtney Cox played his first girlfriend. Oh, wow. I didn't know which one. You're way ahead of me, Alberto. Man, I was like, she doesn't know this one. One of my favorite episodes on Family Ties is that they have a little brother on the show, and his sister and the little brother are having a puppet show on the floor. And then, what do you think of this puppet show, Alex? Something like that. And then, uh, since they have their hands in the socks and all that, Alex just steps on one of the puppets. I like that part. I thought that was funny. That was cute. I don't know if I agree with the little boy being on the show. I guess it would. The show's coming to an end. They gotta change it up. I don't know. Wasn't the little boy's name Matthew? That was a character's name. Time to put my feet up again. Okay, you say your turn. What does the T stand for in James T. Kirk? Isn't that the guy from Growing Pains? Terrence? Is it Terrence? Are you talking? You're gonna talk about? It's Kirk Cameron? I'm probably wrong. I'm guessing. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm wondering what the T stands for. Oh, I feel like such a dum dum because you said James T. Kirk. Well, that's the thing. I only thought you know about romance movies. That's what I was gonna ask you. Okay, you don't like horror. Do you like anything else besides romance movies? If I would have knew that, I would have probably got it right. And I think you don't like Star Wars. Maybe you like Star Trek more. Oh, excuse me. Why I just broke. Man, it'd be wild because sometimes I do a hangout and I hang out with people from PlayStation 4 and I'll be online and it'd be wild if you were to show up. That'd be cool. Because I have my headphones for PS4, talking with buddies and hanging out with you. Freaking awesome. Hi, hi, Yaron. How are you? We're just talking about Star Trek right now. Is there any movies you want to talk about or anything? Euron meets Swan Girl. Swan Girl meet Euron. Hey, Euron, you want to talk about any movies or any shows or anything? Swan Girl said there was an actress years ago called Karen Black, horror movie actress. I'm good. How are you? And you might be asking Swan Girl. Sorry. There was an actress. Let me go. Let me go through that again. There was an actress years ago called Karen Black, horror movie actress. No, I've never heard of her. Aaron said, "Well, I don't know. If you guys have any topic, I'm willing to join." Yeah, do you? You're on. Do you know anything about Star Trek? And don't worry, we'll go through all these movies. Or you could tell us what your favorite movie is or favorite show. Oh, I'm sorry. You said you want to go whatever topic we're talking about. Well, we're talking about Star Trek, but we'll go through everything. We're just talking to romance. I don't know who's Karen Black. All right, let me start you. Here's a Wonder Park. It's an animation movie. It's a kids movie. Sometimes I'll bring these out. You're on. Swan Girl. Oh, Swan Girl already knows. Euron said, not really, but my favorite Interstellar for sure. Interstellar, is that a name of a movie? Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey doesn't he comes out in a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, and doesn't he comes out in a romantic movie called Something to Launch. Matthew McConaughey also comes out in the first Magic Mike. And why does Matthew McConaughey does not come out in the second Magic Mike movie? I think it's called Magic Mike XL. And does anybody like Magic Mike? I do. I'm just kidding. I'm straight. Seeing Magic Mike. Does anybody like Magic Mike? Interstellar. What is Interstellar about? If anybody could give me a quick rundown what it mean, what that movie's about. I have not heard of it. Hey, at least I mentioned some Matthew McConaughey movies. There is a Matthew McConaughey movie where he comes out, he's barely starting his career, and he's a bell. What's it called? Bellhop Boy. If anybody knows that movie, it'd be cool if I know it, but I don't. I doubt it. Anybody will know because I don't even know. But I saw it somewhere. All right, let me write it down. If you guys come up with interesting stuff, I will write it down or something I don't know about. I'll write it down, and hopefully I can research it because there's no guarantee I'm gonna be able to get the movie. It sounds kind of familiar. Interstellar. Hey, you're on question. What kind of can I ask you this? Like, are you more into horror movies, romantic movies, action? I don't know, animation. Uh, Swan Girl is into romance. and she's into musicals. So far, I know that about her. And my thing is horror, but I like almost everything. Now, Yaron said, "What? I don't know. What was that? Sorry. You should watch it. Probably action. Oh, you like action. So I guess you may be Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. Well, I can't. Who do I know that makes action with? I can't even come up with a name. I'm probably having brain fart right now. My thing is 80s since I'm not a young guy. I like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone. Though there's this bald guy that probably comes out of the movie. The guy that comes out in the Meg, that's the only action star I can think of right now. I do go to the movies. I just started going to the movies again, so I don't know. Yeah, I wrote it. I wrote Interstellar down. Probably action. I also like sci-fi. New. Yeah, we were talking about Star Trek a while ago. Swonka said, "Oh, you're on. What does a T stand for in James T. Kirk?" Don't worry, I won't say the answer. And I think I already forgot. Did you even tell me the answer? Have I introduced myself? It's already been 10 minutes. You guys that are joining us, my name's Alberto, hanging out with Swan Girl and Euron. Euron? I guess Yoron, I'm sorry. It's with a no. I can't see that good. And I don't have glasses. So. We're hanging out. We're talking about movies. Right now we're talking about what were we talking about? Tiberius. Yeah, Tiberius, isn't that a space movie? Trekkie fan. I'm a Star Wars fan because I know there's a battle between or there's a rivalry between Star Trek fans and Star Wars fans. My favorite character is Boba Fett. I had two nephews. One likes Luke Skywalker, and the other one like Boba Fett, like me. And if anybody wants to smash the like button, go ahead. The more likes I have, whatever you know. Euron said, I mean, not a fan, but used to watch it when it was a little kid. Which one, Star Trek or Star Wars or both? You'll run. Man, you guys are gonna make me famous. I actually have action in my chat room. Yeah, you're on. As you could tell, I'm not a big time YouTuber or anything like that. There's reasons for it. I do have personality. I can bring it. It's just that I don't get on very often. I'm kind of sickly, type 2 diabetes, and I'm not computer savvy. I don't have friends to help me. So, but I bring my personality, and my friends, or I say I try to keep it close knit. Every time anybody comes in here, I treat them like a brother and sister. I try to keep. It's all about the love. Euron says both Star Trek and Star Wars. Euron said, I hope so, man. You've been like a good man. You deserve it. Thanks, bro. Swan Girl. Okay, what are the names of the two main characters in Titanic? Jack Sparrow? Just kidding. Can I answer too? Can I play? Because I don't know the girl's name. We have three people, and so who's person number three? Thank you for the like button, for the like. And third person, if you want to chat and join us, join the chat. You're welcome to join us. But if you don't want to chat, that's fine. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know I'm pretty sure some of you are at home just watching, and hope you're having a good time. And thanks to Swan Girl, we're doing some trivia too. Jack and Rose. Her name was Rose. I do have the movie Titanic. I think I have it on Blu-ray. Actually, I bought it at Walmart, and I think they were only selling it on Blu-ray. They didn't sell it regular that I saw. If they did, I didn't see it. Last part made me cry. It wasn't an adventure when the ship is going down and they're trying to go what? They try to crawl up top. A lot of action. Euron says, I feel like Jack could have hopped on the board with Rose. He said, if you feel like Jack could have hopped on the board with Rose. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Hey, Euron, can I ask you if I'll just ask. Are you subscribed to my channel? I mean, I don't have that many subscribers. If you're not subscribed, if you subscribe, it helped me out a lot. Swan said, "Oh man, that's become a controversial one now." Not to be mean, but Jack, he it seemed like he knew everything that was gonna happen. How did he know so much what to do during? Does he like every? I don't mean to ruin the movie, but does he like every day go down on a ship or something? Can you tell he knew exactly what to do? Now, if you want to tell me Jack is a survivalist, I mean, okay, I'll buy that for $1. Swan girl said, "Oh, thank you, Euron. I really appreciate it. In return, man, when you come on, I'm gonna try to make and Swan girl too. She subscribed, and I'm gonna try to make you guys as happy as I can. And don't worry, bro. I don't take super chats. I don't take any of that stuff. I'm not even registered. I don't make a penny or whatever. I do this out. I do it for fun. I do it to make meet meet good people like you guys. And I try to make this like a family knit kind of deal, where spread the love, brother and sister, in an innocent way. And it's all good, man. Uh, yeah. Y'all have to admit, Titanic. There was an all-star cast. Kathy Bates comes out. The guy that plays the main bad guy is a really handsome guy. I mean, that guy even gives people get mad at me for saying this, but that guy gives Leonardo DiCaprio a run for his money. And yeah, I'm sure he's taller than Leo too. Hey, I'm straight, but I don't mind saying a guy's handsome. I don't have any problem with it. Euron said, "Thanks, man. I hope the best for you." Thank you, Euron. I really appreciate that. Swan Girl said the original Poseidon adventure started that the disaster ocean movies. I think my brother-in-law actually gave me that movie. I think I never watched it. Do you recommend it? Is it good? Oh, guys, we have to mention the Titanic part when Rose. Now I know her name because you told me her name. Swan Girl, was it Swan Girl? Who told me? You're on or? Well, I'll give you both credit. You guys brought up Rose. We have to mention the dancing part when they go down deck and they start dancing, and Jack shows Rose a good time. The dancing clogging part. That was an awesome. That was an awesome. I love. I love the song. I love upbeat songs. I love the song that they were playing down there dancing. It was a very good part of the film. Swan Girl said Gene Hackman played the guy who got them out. Big names in that movie too. I totally forgot about Gene Hackman. I know who he is. Euron said I'll be back in 1 minute. Swan Girl said Kurt Russell played Captain in second Poseidon movie. Kurt Russell, the one that comes out in oh my gosh, I watch this movie. I watch it when I can. The first Overboard. The first Overboard. Kurt Russell comes in, right? Am I right? Is that him? He also comes out in Escape from New York. I love those movies. I hope we're talking about the right guy. Because I get Kurt Russell confused with the other guy. The names are similar. Excuse me. Yeah, Irish dancing. Also, Jack handcuffed to Pipe and Rose finding the X. Here is the X. Rose finding the X. And then it gets flooded. Oh my gosh, it's a nail biter when they have to. Was it? They drop the key. They get kind of like barred in or fenced in, whatever you want to call it. And then the key falls. And he's trying to go underwater and get the key. Oh my goodness. That's how he met Goldie. Don't tell me they got married in real life. I don't remember that. But I'm thinking that's where you're headed. And I'm thinking maybe I saw that on TV a long time ago. I don't know. Did they really get married in real life? That Escape movie, Escape from New York, okay. Kurt Russell did is a classic. Yeah, I'm mad right now because I watch it. I used to watch it a lot, and I lost the movie. I know I have it somewhere. I'll keep looking for it. I do like that movie. I like it a lot. I like the soldiers. They look pretty cool. Not the soldiers, but the police. Their helmets. It looks really cool. You know the old man. Do you remember the old man from Escape from New York? He comes out in a movie. I mean, a show where he's mentoring a young guy that's a ninja, and they're always running around in a black van. I forgot the name of the movie. I mean, the show. Swan Girl said apparently the water was freaky cold, so they were half frozen all the time. I don't imagine. Oh my gosh! Imagine your feet. Your feet's not your feet is not supposed to be in cold water at all. You can get your feet amputated and all that. I mean that's sick. Like I'll tell you, one time in junior high, I had a football injury, and I had a wasn't it was an ankle sprain. Like my ankle was like this big, like there was a ball coming out of the side of my ankle from the inside, and I had to ice it down in a bucket to bring the swelling down. And I just didn't go one day. I had to go several days. I think I went like at least for a whole week, and they had to put a flipper on my toes. So there's kind of like a small flipper, like so no, so it would be so skin tight that no the cold water wouldn't penetrate my toes. So imagine if you're in really cold water. I mean, it has to be icy cold where they're at. So how do you, even if you get out, how do you survive your feet being in cold water? You see a doctor, they're gonna want to chop your foot off and all that. I hope I'm not being too gruesome for you guys. Yeah, like Swan Girl said, apparently the water was freaking cold, so they were half frozen all the time. Hmm. So even at one time, the Titanic, I thought like there was no survivors, but apparently there were a lot. So at least people survived it. Euron said, "Yeah, I'm back. What are you guys talking about? We're talking about the freezing water in Titanic. I was saying that, you know, like your toes and your feet, they're not supposed to be in cold water. You go to a doctor, they're gonna want to cut off your feet or whatever, especially if you've been in the water for so long. No, I have to worry about that constantly because I'm type 2 diabetic, and if I get a blister on my foot with any pus, whatever, they want to amputate. So I always, if I find anything in my feet, I have to go to the hospital real quick. I've already been to the hospital like twice, I think. Titanic, James Cameron movie. Didn't James Cameron also make Terminator? You go to the hospital every month. Why are you sick, bro? Oh, you do motocross. Oh yeah. So a lot of injuries. Mm. Well, that's cool, man. Yo, Ron, do you know about the movie Dirty Dancing? I'm trying to get Swan Girl to watch that movie. The Dirty Dancing with Patrick Swayze. Time, time of my life, and I'll never. And Swan Girl, you plan on seeing Footloose? Footloose, Footloose. Take off your Sunday shoes. I had the honor of watching Footloose at the movies. One of my sisters took me. Oh, you're on the list to watch it. You haven't seen Footloose either, dude. I mean, you guys, man, you're okay. Euron says he'll watch it. I would just put it out there. Anybody that has not, if you're, especially if you like romance movies, if you have not watched Dirty Dancing, you're missing out. And I hope Swan Girl watches it. Hey man, they might give it for free. If you have internet, they might give it on the Roku channel or Pluto or something. Hey, Yoran, do you skateboard too? Thanks a lot. Yeah. Bro, but they're classics. I mean, they're good movies. They're movies that you cannot even copy. They can't copy those movies, bro. They're good. They're good movies. Some people say CGI sucks today, that it's not even as good as the old as the old movies. Just Google Dirty. It came out 21st August 1987. Uh Yoron said that he loves old movies. Okay. Yoron says I long board down hills. Whoa. That seems like fun. So Yoron, you're an adventurer, we might say. Yoron says yes, it's like common the Lord of the Ring CG. It's much better nowadays CGI. Swan Girl said, Yoron, Jeepers, what musical would be your era? Yep, Swan Girl loves the musicals. The only thing I could think of is High School Musical. And Swan Girl said Jeepers. When she says Jeepers, it reminds me of the movie Jeepers Creepers. But that is a horror movie. I don't think she would watch that. Oh, I thought you meant. Well, Swan Girl with musical. What did you mean? Did you mean like a musical, like a music? She might be musical movies like Grease or Rocky Horror Show. Or are you talking about real songs, Swan Girl? My If you guys are talking about songs, I like club music from the '90s. Well, there's some good '80s music. There was Depeche Mode, Enjoy the Silence. I do like rap, heavy metal. I like AC/DC. Ooh La La Land had jazz theme. Ooh, I misunderstood. Sorry. Peter Jackson is a visionary. What time is it there? For me, it's 4:30. It's gonna be 4:30 in the morning. It's 1:30 p.m. here. So you're on. You're closer to me. Let me see what other. Here's a movie, Mask. This movie might make you cry. It make you cry more than like Titanic. This movie also made me cry. It's a very sad movie. It's about this guy that has elephantitis of the head. His head is like real big. He's disfigured. He was born that way. This is with Cher and Sam Elliott. Swan Girl says it's 9:25 p.m. there. Eat heavy metal. I guess Swan Girl don't like heavy metal. Hey, I was a football player. I need aggressive music. My football team, you have to play rap or heavy metal. If you don't play those music, they beat you up. They'll beat me up. Heavy metal is good. I'm not surprised you're on. You're an adventurer. You need right. You need that movie to motivate you, get you in the zone. Swan Girl is girly, but no shame in that. She is a girl, and I don't even mind saying romance movies and all that. I don't have any friends, so there's nobody to bust my chops about it. Eric Stoltz. I've heard of that name before. I don't know who that is though. I don't remember. Is Eric Stoltz a musician? Excuse my ignorance. Yeah, I haven't taken a shot yet. Let's see. Take another shot. Who is Eric Stoltz? Misfire. Didn't shoot. Exactly. Heavy metal is good. Yeah. Okay. 908. I got lost in the conversation. Come on, Swat the girl. Who is Eric Stoltz? Oh goodness me. He's the actor in Mask who plays the kid. What does he really look like? Oh, so you have seen Mask. You remember the rock scene? I'm gonna show you what is it? Hot and cold or something. Oh, that's hot. And this is cold. Poor guy, man. He had to get a blind girl to love him. He couldn't have a girl to see him because they'd freak out. They go crying. They go running through the door, literally through the door. They wouldn't even use the doorknob. Real name of kid. Cheers. What do you even mean the real name of the kid? I thought you already said it. His name was what? Okay. I missed. Euron said Roy L. Dennis is the actor in Mask. Oh goodness, he's the actor in Mask who played the kid. Real name of kid. Cheers. What does cheers exactly mean? Don't they say that in the UK? Cheers means like correct, or does that mean happy? Well, I think it means both. Who remembers this? You're on. This is before your time. Swan Girl, I don't know. This is before your time. Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. Why I bought this, I don't know. Yes, a classic. Or do y'all like the Johnny Depp version more? Hmm. And you're on. I'm gonna warn you. Sometimes I bring on the same old movies out because I only have a limited amount of movies. I even have. I think I have like 300 cases of movies. But we can always talk about the movies that are coming out, the new movies. I saw The Strangers. I'm waiting for Borderlands 2 to come out. Um, Gremlins 3. Oh, Swan Girl's not gonna want about know about this. Terrifier 3. She doesn't like horror movies, so oh, it's another word for thanks. Cool. Euron says it's been a long time since I watched a movie. Been too busy. Bro, I doubted you play video games, right? I wouldn't imagine an adventurer like yourself would have time to play video games. What you do is more exciting than playing video games. Man, Euron, I wish I had a life like you, bro. I live with my mom. I'm too sick and I'm too old. I don't want to say too old, but type 2 diabetes will make you old real quick. I think that was a fly that went by me. Euron says, I used to, but now I don't because I do sports then work. Wow, you have to work too? You said I'm pretty sure you can. Swan Girl said, Gene Wilder, Johnny Depp played him weirdly. Johnny Depp makes every character he plays weird. The only time he wasn't being weird was when he was starting off to be an actor, and then he perfected his craft of acting and became weird. Haven't seen the Timothy Chalamet version. You're on with practice and time. You'll be able to. Nah, bro, I'm sick. I have type 2 diabetes. My feet are all jacked up. I'm I can barely walk, bro. I'm close to disabled, but I want disability, where they government pays for me and stuff, but they won't give it to me because they're stingy. They're greedy. They're corrupted. I can't. I can barely walk, and I can't. I can't jog, and I can't run. Swan Girl said, "Have either of you watched any Olympics?" Yeah, I watched the track where the U.S. won. I used to really be the Olympics. I really used to want to watch wrestling, but Euron says, not really. I watched the opening, then I was like, hell, not, no, I'm not watching that. Oh, you don't want to see the transvestite guy boxing and beating up a girl? She quit like in 40 something minutes. That's messed up. They need to know how to, I don't know, separate the genders better. Yeah, thanks. I walk around the house. What I can do is I shadow box. I was doing good for a while. I was walking outside and I'm getting, I'm walking less now. I don't know. But I do shadow box a lot. And if I do, I walk around the house. I like to walk. I like to walk in the driveway, I I try to stay up at night to do work, like do my live streams and do videos and stuff. Like I say, I do it all for fun. I don't get paid anything. YouTube won't pay me. I don't want anybody paying me. The only one I would want to pay me is YouTube, but because of my location, they don't pay me anything. So I've checked. They every time I check to get monetized for YouTube to pay me, they're like, because of your location, we're not gonna pay you. They send me those messages, so I'm like, it's okay. I'm a Christian, so it doesn't really matter. Euron said, yeah, Olympics is not as good as it was. Swan Girl says Olympics is too PC now. Oh, didn't wasn't the men's swimming team? Didn't they win gold? No, or they just won a round or something. But I but it's like they all four of them would swim. I'm not an expert at the Olympics, but all four like they would swim in a team, and I think they won to the next round or something. I want to say they won gold, but I doubt it. Check this out, GI Joe. It is a 80s. I think it's the original cartoon. I don't think there was GI Joe before that. That's my favorite. That's Cobra Commander. I like the ninja Storm Shadow. He's awesome. Well, I actually have a regular troop back there. The Baroness, Destro. I don't like the GI Joe movies because I wanted to be like the cartoon. And the first GI Joe movie, like live action movie, I like the submarine scene or they're fighting in submarines. That's like the only part I think I like about it. Euron said I have to go, but it was nice meeting you guys. I hope to see you in another time. Yeah, bro. Stop by the chat whenever you can or the live streams. Swan Girl says, cheers, Euron. Nice chatting. Cool. All right, we just guys, my name's Alberto, aka Store 48. I'm hanging out here with Swan Girl and I was hanging out with Euron. We were hanging out with Euron, but he had to go, so we hope to see him soon. And he subscribed to the channel, so more likely we'll see him soon, hopefully one day. Swan Girl, what was your favorite event in the Olympics? Or you're just asking me and you haven't been keeping up with the Olympics? Wow, I think this channel's actually growing. You should see the videos when I'm talking to myself. Me and Swan Girl were talking about the Olympics. I used to be, I would, I still do watch pro wrestling, and then I got into like I got into just liking to see the high school wrestling and the Olympic wrestling. But the thing is, it's very hard to find the Olympic wrestling. Maybe I could see more now that I have internet. Well, I've only had internet for like 3 years. I think they have jujitsu? No, they have judo. I don't think they have jujitsu. I don't know. Times are changing. Sometimes they have new events. Swan Girl says she hasn't been watching. It's crazy. The gymnastic girls are so short. Have you ever heard of a tall gymnastic girl? Right? They might have to be short to do all that, those flips or stuff. Oh, they have women's boxing. Yeah, you should see. There was you know how they have like transvestite. I don't hope I'm not freaking you out, but now it's a whole controversy that they had this guy. Well, she claiming to be a girl, but she was a guy or some kind of or that chromosome boy. I don't know. It's very confusing. But it turns out this person has like guy strength. They have like hormone guy, whatever. And that individual, I don't know what it kind. I think it's a guy trying to pretend to be a girl. That's what I think, if I understand correctly. He boxed a girl in the Olympics, and he made her quit in 40 something seconds. And the girl was like, "What did she say?" She's like, "I never gotten hit with that much power before." So there's a whole controversy saying, "Hey, they shouldn't be doing that. They need to have girls box with girls and guys box with guys. None of this transvestite trying to box with girls kind of deal." You said your TV's not rigged up. Watch most stuff online. I, the thing is, I'm thinking, do I really want to see the guys wrestling? Because I still like wrestling a lot, pro wrestling, any type of wrestling. But I don't think my heart's in it anymore. I might, but I should try it out. I should just try it and see the judo too. See if I'm still interested in it because I don't even know I'm interested. Or not. I would have to watch it to see if I'm still interested. I don't think I am gonna be. I think movies is what entertains me. And what kind of stuff do you usually like to see online, um, Swan Girl? She will win gold. I forgot what happened to him. I think there's like a Taiwanese kind of transvestite. She, whatever. Another one also, but I don't know what happened to them. Maybe they're still competing. I don't know. I watch. To be honest, you may not like this, but I watch a lot of politics. The politics is funny. I don't know, Swan Girl, if you know about my government in the United States, it's all messed up. They had Joe Biden that he's too old to be running. It's a joke. We all make fun of him. We say other countries are making fun of us. And Hey, this thing has a light. I thought I took the batteries out. Can you see a light? It's a red light. It's coming out from right here. I'm not trying to point you disrespect. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, and I completely forgot about that. Wow, they have horse jumping in the Olympics. So when you do watch, you like the horse jumping. They jump um logs and stuff. You watch YouTube channels. I'm glad you did. That's how you found me. Everything I do is on YouTube. I think people would probably recommend for me to go on other platforms too. Or I mean, I'll stay here, but like Twitter is now X, I think, and I don't know, Instagram or something. So I can reach a wider audience or get more people in here. Yeah, Trump always makes news here. And what do you think about Trump from what you know about him? Do you like Trump or you don't like him? Yeah, we have open borders here. It's crazy. That's even like against our constitution or our. I don't know about the constitution, but it's within our rules. You we have to like deport. We have a border patrol. They're supposed to deport um illegal. We call them illegal aliens, but they want to call them newcomers and immigrants. And with Joe Biden, they're coming illegally because Joe Biden's breaking the law. They're not supposed to be coming. They are not supposed to be entering our country without permission at all. But they do have permission from Joe Biden. But Joe Biden's breaking the rules by letting them do that, coming illegally. They need to put Joe Biden in jail, and that's not the only rules he's breaking. Those are my opinions. You don't have to agree with my opinions if you don't want to. But I don't like Joe Biden at all. I hear my mother sneezing. What do you mean by that's one girl? You said you're glad you're not an American and don't have to puck to pick. Mm, well, that was easy for us because an old Joe Biden's an old man. He can't do anything. He can't think straight. You can't have an old man be a president. That's just my opinion. He can't do anything. He hasn't done anything for us. I will admit he gave us like $700 or whatever because of COVID, but he he's losing points quickly because food is very expensive over here. Gas is more expensive in here, and it's gas is going up because he doesn't want to look for oil. He wants us to have electric cars, and his electric cars have failed. I'm sorry, you probably don't want to talk about politics, but we can keep talking about movies. All I want to say on that is Trump will save us. They do say Trump's a bully and all that, but everything the cost will come lower. And I tell people if you don't like to hear Trump talk, don't watch him talk, but he's gonna save you money in the long run. That's just my prediction. I hope he wins the election, and that's all I'll just say about that, I guess. Over here, I'm a swing voter. Do you have Republicans and Democrats where you're at? And what is a swing voter? Or it just means that you will you just pick what party you want to pick. You're not dedicated to one like Republican or Democrat. You usually protest the vote. Let me ask you this, if you don't mind me asking. What's the main thing you don't like about your government? Because you're saying you're protesting or you protest sometimes. If there's one thing you could change, you can tell me more if you want, but if there would be one thing you want to change about your government, what would it be? What's the problem you have with your government? What don't you like about your government? I protested a couple of times over here, and I protested it by myself because I live in a town. I don't live in the city. I only protested twice. I don't see a reason to protest right now. Because for one, people don't listen to me. Two, I think Trump can win the election. God willing, he does. If Trump does not win, we're in big trouble. And I think it's bad luck to say, "Oh, I think this person's gonna win." But you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna tell you 100%. Hey, Trump's gonna win because that's bad luck. I know you talk about God and stuff, so I know you don't mind me saying it, but it's like, hmm. I guess I really mean it. God willing, he'll win. But I leave it up to God. It's in God's hands. For me, it's a struggle since I'm sickly and may not have insurance. I have to take it day by day. I already worry enough. Swan Girl said, "Our prime minister is like many others and is now cutting costs on many things, making life harder." Cutting costs. I'm wondering what is he cutting? Oh, like maybe like hmm, cutting costs. Like maybe good like cutting programs for people kind of deal. Over here our government's spending too much money and it causes inflation. Inflation is bad and inflation is making everything more expensive over here. Gas, the main thing problem I have is with gas, not really the food. Although the food is more expensive. Because the US dollar is not worth as much as it was. The value of the dollar has gone, is it down? The bad one down. Yeah, and it might be this, like you say, like others. It's like for you guys, it's the government's corrupt and they want to line their own pockets. They greedy. They just want everything for themselves. It's very hard to find a politician that will work for the people and not for themselves. Like Nancy Pelosi, there's a lady in the government. I don't like her. Nancy Pelosi, she does inside trading and the stock change. That means she's getting information from the government how the insider trade, like information on how to play the stock market, where where she can profit from it, and that's illegal. I don't know why they don't put her in jail. Everybody knows about it. It's like, put her in jail. Oh, for real? Isn't it that called universal health care? You said over there, hospitals care if free if you are a resident. It's not, healthcare is not free. You're lucky. Healthcare is not free over here. The freest you could get is if you're old and you qualify. You're like 65 and older. You get Medicare and Medicaid. That's the health insurance. Do y'all have problem? Do y'all have problems with foreigners over there? Are you trying to say, like, if a foreigner goes over there, that you won't give them stuff like programs, and they won't qualify for free healthcare? I know you mean free healthcare, but anything else? We have too many foreigners here. They're letting people come right now. That's why in the UK they're fighting, because the people are mad, because from what I heard, they're protesting. There's a lot of violence right now because they have too much illegal immigration in their country. Hopefully, you all don't have that problem. And it's spreading, because I think it started here in the United States and now it's in the UK. But that's awesome that you get free healthcare. Hospital wait time is long though. And maybe you think your government should your I guess you're thinking maybe your government should do more. If you had good politicians that will invest in the people and in the country, there wouldn't be that many problems. But since there's too much corruption in the government. It's a problem. I think you and I are good. I'll say it in a funny way, goods people. We're good people. And that's the only people I want to be in my chat room. It's cool. No, they have to pay. They should. Wow, I kind of like wish I could live in your country. But every country goes through bad times. Nah, because I really feel my family treats me bad, and I wish I could get out of here. If I could, I would, but I can't take care of myself, unfortunately, and I feel very bad about that. Maybe I should have left a long time ago. I should have left when I was healthy. I wouldn't know how to take care of myself, but I'm like, hey, learn. People do it. I don't know if I could have done it, but I could try. I could have tried. I'm too sick now. Ireland has a huge refugee problem. And why do these countries? I don't know. You see, and they use that illegal immigration to their like they use it to their advantage. They do it for a purpose. Like over here, they already said I don't know what's for like the other countries. I'm pretty sure it is, but they said that when you allow illegal immigrants in your country, you're gonna they're so desperate they'll take a pay cut. Like they'll work for not for free, but they'll work for cheaper labor. I do not like this world. I don't like it. There's just too many bad things in it. And I can say it's easy for me to say because my future's over. I can't do anything. I'm not afraid of death. I'll tell you that. When it's God's time to take me, He'll take me. And I invest in Jesus, and I really believe I don't need my family for that. My family is the enemy. They're the ones that make me feel bad and stuff. Swan Grove, I can ask, are you happy with your life? I seldom know what it's like to be happy. My best bet in being happy is thinking of good memories. Just little things, man. Just like to say the little things. You said crime has gone up in Ireland. Why do we have to have illegal immigration? Why can't we just say no? And I feel bad as a Christian in the Bible. It does say you're supposed to allow foreigners in, but foreigners are bringing bad stuff. They're bringing terrorists. Hope I don't get in trouble with YouTube for saying this, but I don't care. Terrorist comes with it. They want everything for free. Just tell them no. Make them make citizens have proper identification so you know who they are. We need more agents. We called ICE. That's the one, or Border Patrol. Those are the ones that are for deporting people. That's why we need Trump in office. He promises to deport people, and that's what I'm looking forward to. I don't care of their families; they don't belong here. But I take it day by day. Just because Trump gets in office doesn't mean it's going to happen. You can't plan anything. I found out in his life. Even a for sure thing, man. Like leave it all in God's hands. You and Swanger, and you said, or so say the people who video over there. You have your own ups and downs. Hey, well, if you ever need advice or anything, man, just let me know and I'll hear you out. Oh, Swanger, I guess I can tell you this. My other channels, like my a lot of my channels are to help. Any channel I have is to help, you know, you guys, or I consider my brothers and sisters. I have a toy channel. I have a channel called Dating Family and Friends. That's for family stuff. That's the main goal for that. This one's my movie channel. I have a toy channel. I have a Christian channel. So if you see me on live streams on other channels, you can always join all the time. You're welcome to any of my live streams, of course. And like what helps me out is here talking to you guys, you know. It you know, that's what I think keeps me going. That's what I'm doing now is what I feel God has me doing, you know. You know, work for him. Help because I feel I have common sense. Well, number one, I care about people. Not my family, they don't care about me. But I have a love and I care about people, and two, I have common sense. And I'm here to help you if you need the help for advice. I'll give you advice, and anybody else that needs it. Because, like for example, me and my family, they don't listen to me. They don't care what I have to say. So I'm like, I'm pretty. If people don't want to, family members don't want to listen to me, I'm pretty sure there's other people out there where people don't want to listen to them. I know what it feels like, and I'll help them out. You know, I'll help you out. Anybody that needs help. Excuse me. Why am I having hiccups? Blanco said, "Cheers, Alberto." Um, you're welcome. Yeah, have you ever? What does that say? See, when tabs are inactive glance, you can turn off this new look in settings inside. What is that? Yeah, whenever you're down or something, and I hope you have friends you can talk to. You know, if you can't find anybody, I'm available. You know, I'm not too hard to find. If I'm not doing live streams, you can comment and ask me where I'm at, and if I can, I'll post up. I'll give you a since you're subscribed, I'll give a post, and I'll let you know when I can do a live stream. We're in different time zones, so I'll just have to use hours. I'll be on an hour or two or something like that. I don't have real friends, so to tell you the truth, I have a. I can only text message one friend, and then the other one, oh, I can text them too, but I'm not close to them. The friend that I text, I haven't seen him like in 6 months. I'm afraid he's in drugs and stuff, but and he's always the one like playing around, like he says, well, we gotta hang out, but I don't think he means it. He's already showed me he's irresponsible. The other one, he's doesn't talk that much and he's shy, and I wouldn't know how to talk to him. Oh, so I'm gonna beat you on time this one. I outlasted you. It's already 5 o'clock in the morning for me. All right, Swan Girl. Thank you for dropping by. And I hope we do it soon. All right. You have a good night. Yeah, Swan Girl's leaving. She needs to go. Until next time. Cheers. Bye, Swan Girl. You take care. I will see you in the next one. All right. So I don't know who else has been with us. Swan Girl's taking off. So I guess I'm going to take off too. Remember, just like Swan Girl, if any of y'all want to chat with me or whatever, come on by. You have a problem, I'll do the best I can to help you. And I'm gonna go ahead and end it. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this before I go. The world will never be a perfect place, but we can all make it better. Until next time, my name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. God bless you guys. Bye bye.